We'll check back in with Camila Ortiz with your first alert weather.
Yeah, it was a toasty afternoon again today.
Absolutely.
Yeah, another day in the 90s in Portland. But again, we've seen those overnight lows kind of behaving for us, so we're able to cool things down nicely. So 72 degrees out there now as we take a look at our Maryhill tasting room and bistro camera in Vancouver. Lots of people still out and about enjoying their Sunday evening. Here's the view along the coast. Our Discover Newport camera there in Yaquina Bay. Temperatures in the mid-50s, a little bit more of a northerly breeze there. And we will see once again that marine layer. So clouds overnight and tomorrow morning for our coastal communities. Let's take a look at those high temperatures today. So 92 was our official high temperature in Portland. So just as we expected, a hair cooler than yesterday, 2 degrees cooler officially than yesterday's high temperature. Looks like mid-90s further south in the Willamette Valley. Out along the coast, temperatures topping out in the low to upper 60s, and still a pretty hot afternoon in central and eastern Oregon. So take a look at our high temperatures in Portland the last couple of weeks. It's been so warm. We can't even see a high temperature below 86 till we get to Wednesday the 3rd. So for the most part, practically all month, we've seen high temperatures above average. Low 80s is where we should be about this time of the month. So very, very warm stuff. Of course, that included our heat wave, 7 days at 90+ degrees. And we don't really see a big cool down in sight. We've got this big ridge of high pressure kind of hovering right over the four corners for the most part. Amplifies a little bit on Tuesday. Tuesday's going to be a really hot day for us in Portland. Most models spitting out mid to upper 90s. It's possible some areas touch the triple digits in the Western Valley, so keeping an eye on that day closely. With this rotation, we're also getting some additional southerly flow. There's kind of a cutoff low off the coast of California, so we've got some additional moisture that could be pushed into the region, maybe leading to some thunderstorms. I'll show you that in a second. But notice it just kind of sits there and it sits there and it sits there all the way through next weekend. We've got this little trough that wants to swing through just to the north of us, but for now, models are, keeping it out of our area here in the Portland metro area. So it's possible areas of Washington maybe get a little bit of a cool down there July 22nd, but we're going to continue to see very warm temperatures here for most of the West Coast. All right, let's take a look at that thunderstorm energy. So we need moisture, we need convection, clashing air masses helps to produce thunderstorms, and that's kind of what we're seeing Tuesday as that ridge of high pressure spins kind of to our south and east. That's going to bring a flow from the south. Clashing air masses here, so you can see we're kind of lighting up through the Cascades and portions west of the Cascades Tuesday. So just an opportunity there. Notice it's still a low chance that we see some pop-up thunderstorms, but something that we are watching. All right, tonight in Portland, mostly clear and mild. Those temperatures ranging from the low 50s to about 60 degrees in those urban centers. Tomorrow, not quite as hot. It's going to be a pretty nice day, I think. So some morning clouds, temperature still very mild to start around the mid-60s, and then we'll be warming into the upper 80s in the afternoon and evening, and then still cooling down pretty effectively at night. But here's Tuesday as that ridge amplifies. Really hot day. So we're going upper 90s. That's a first alert weather day just because of the heat in the afternoon. We just want people to be aware of that. Thankfully, it's short-lived. Things cooling down for us on Wednesday. We're back in the low 90s. But again, still not seeing anything cool on the way. It'd be nice to get some low 80s in here, but I'm just not seeing the possibility for that. So we'll keep things in the upper 80s to the mid 90s through next weekend. Adrian?